1, 2, 3. Yep. Woo! What's up guys, Jake Lowry here, and today I'm gonna be fishing at a pond in Baytown, Texas. I drove about an hour from my house to get here. The time is now like 7 a.m. and I'm super stoked about the spot. I'm walking over there now, but let's take a look at the baits I'm gonna be using. So I got 2 rods today. The first rod I'm gonna be throwing a mini zinger, and then the second rod I'm going to be throwing a frog. I'm gonna start off with the frog early, and then if I get bites on that, I'll keep fishing it. If I stop getting bites on that, I'm gonna move on to the mini zinger. Okay, I just made it over to the pond. Here we are. It's not a golf course, it's like a park at someone's neighborhood, I guess is the best way to describe it. But oh, it looks like there's some water coming out right here. So I'm gonna get this chesty tied on and throw the zinger in there and see if we can catch something early. All right guys, moving water. You know for a fact that the zinger is gonna be the best bait in there. I've never fished this pond before, so I'm not even sure if there are fish in it, but we're gonna find out today for sure. It's gotta be something in here that wants to eat. Yep, fish. Yep, on the second cast. Let's go. Uh-oh. Woo. Let's go, boys. Okay, not the size we're after, but that's a great start to the day. Already got one on the zinger on the second cast. Let's go. Okay, I just released him. Let's get it back in here and see if we can get another one. Okay, nothing on that cast. All right guys, that is so sick. I literally have been here for like 5 minutes and I just caught a fish. So what I'm gonna do is go around the pond this way and fish all around the bank and keep throwing this frog spinnerbait strategy, and hopefully I can pick off a couple more fish. Maybe I can even get a bigger fish than that one. So pretty stoked about today. Good sign. Let's keep fishing and see if we can catch something else. Looks like there's a little choke point over here, but first I'm gonna throw the spinnerbait from the other side of this channel. Sometimes if you just fish the same spot at a different angle, the fish will come back and eat it. Surprised by how many turtles there are. There's literally hundreds of turtles in this pond. Looks like the banks are covered in moss, but the middle of the pond isn't. So I'm gonna throw the frogs like along the banks and see if I can catch something. Catch and release fishing only. Beware of alligators. Do not feed the wildlife. Great. There's some good old grass-fed country alligators over here. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to my reel. This bait is like a little too light. So I'm gonna adjust the spool tensioning knob just a little bit, and then also adjust the brakes. I'm gonna loosen up on the brakes and then see if that helps. Okay, that was worse. So I'm gonna tighten up more on the brakes. It is freaking sloppy mud over here. This looks like a very froggy spot, so I'm gonna cast it in there. Let's throw the spinnerbait first. Looks like there's some sort of worker here, but I think I'm okay to fish here. Hopefully it doesn't come towards me. This looks like a pretty decent spot in this pond too. So let's see if there's any bass in it. Sometimes it's just so hard to catch fish, guys. It's just a grind, especially when it's this hot and the conditions are just miserable. Because you know, bass fishing is all about them conditions. It hasn't rained here in maybe 3 to 4 weeks. We actually have like a water use limit in Texas, which is kind of surprising because it is a swamp. But the rivers here are like 3 feet lower than they typically are. Most of the water is salt water. All right guys, it's time for some serious re-strategization. I'm gonna put on the chatterbait with the Yodo worm as a trailer. This is my confidence bait in Maryland, so it better work in Texas. Okay guys, I got this chatterbait rigged up. Let's make a bunch of casts. Let's stay mobile here and get a good, you know, hour of fishing in with the chatterbait. Hopefully by that time, we'll have had a bunch of bites in this golf course pond. Chatterbait is the best just all around fish catcher bait. And when you're not feeling confident in your ability to catch any fish, this is always a good bait to tie on. The only thing is that it can catch grass a lot, and this does have a grassy bank. So I'm gonna try and avoid that. But other than that, it's a freaking money bait. I'm gonna keep reeling real slow too. That way we can you know, get some of these more sluggish fish to bite. Okay. I'm seeing a ton of fry, but not a lot of bass. It's honestly surprising. Maybe this pond just doesn't have the numbers it should. At first I was thinking it was gonna be a dink day because I caught that dink right off the bat, but now I just don't even know what kind of day it's gonna be. Okay, it looks like there's a pond below us, so I'm gonna go down there. Maybe it's a little better. I wonder if they're like building this golf course out or what. It's just kind of strange. It's like open to the public and it's like halfway under construction, and it looked like there were some people out here surveying. So who knows what they're doing. This pond seems to have like a little bit of a different color to it. Great. Good mud spot right there. Toss that rod out. Giant freaking dragonflies around here. Golf course needs to up their grass game for sure. Yep, there he is. Let's go. Okay, let's go, guys. Second fish of the day. Nice. Little guy, but feels good to catch one for sure. I'm gonna have to toss him here. The water actually feels cold. The fish is cold. Perfect. I'm gonna keep fishing, and I think the chatterbait is gonna be the ticket. So stay tuned, guys. I think there's odds to catch a big fish in these ponds. I know I've only caught 2 dinks, but I haven't been catching numbers on the dinks, so I think that means there's bigger fish. So let's go, boys. All right, guys, I'm gonna go back to my car and take a break because it's getting so hot. I need to drink a bunch of water and then replenish myself. That way I'm able to fish for a little bit longer because, man, I'm feeling dehydrated. Guys, I just got back to the car. These might be the worst fishing conditions you could possibly fish in. The sky is completely bluebird. It's about 110 degrees outside. I actually felt like I was overheating. So I just took a break. I drank 2 bottles of water and one of those Prime energy drinks. But I'm gonna get my rod back out and fish for another couple hours, and hopefully I can catch more fish. All right, let's look at the spot, because I know there's some other ponds around here. Looks like I'm in between 2 ponds right now, and that there's a little creek if I walk directly that way before the tree line. So let's walk over there and check that out. See if I can snipe this tunnel. I mean, I know I like to hang out in the shade if I'm fishing. Are there bass in a tunnel? Ooh, let's find out. I'm gonna get a good angle, try and throw it right up there. Ah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yep. Woo! No! Oh, that was my 3rd fish of the day. Ooh, okay. There's a little bit of current right here and a little bit of shade. Let's cast in there and see if I can hook something. I'm gonna go right along this bank. Okay, the perfect cast. Okay, I just had a big fish on. No way. I knew there was something in there. He took off. Ah. Okay guys, this fishing is actually pretty unbelievable. It's starting to get really good in this little creek. Huh. It looks like there is another pond around here somewhere. Via Google Maps is how I found that out. I'm gonna walk down there and continue fishing. I've had 3 bites today and landed 2 fish, so hopefully my luck changes. Okay guys, looks like I've arrived at this pond. It actually looks pretty money. So, the water is a like chalky color, but I'm seeing a bunch of bluegill beds, which usually means there's some bass floating around here. I also see some shade that I can go to on the other side of the lake. So I'm gonna head in that direction. Just spooks a gator. It's always reassuring. Maybe this is just gator pond. Okay guys, there's a shaded corner here and some brush back in here. So this looks like a prime spot for a bass to be hanging out in this heat. Nope. All right guys, that is gonna wrap up the video today. It is just getting so hot right now. I mean, it's literally 110 degrees outside. The time is now 11:30 and the fish bite has totally turned off. I know I didn't get it done fully today. I only caught 2 fish. I did get 4 bites and I had 1 bite in that shaded spot, but pretty cool. I did get a fish that tunnel and I did get a bite in the tunnel. So tunnel fishing is kind of legit. If you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching.